Russia, China, Iran, and America going to war? Name me that. Because if it was the book of truth, it will have that. There's no such thing, is there?
No, it is.
There is no such thing, my man. Don't wing it. Don't wing it. Don't wing it. Don't wing it.
It's a miracle.
Okay.
It's a man can make that.
Look, don't within the scriptures, okay, that is spoken about. Now they might not use the exact terms of miracle because that's gonna make it easy for everybody to understand. You brothers all right, yeah? You're Israelites, man. Okay? Alright? So within the scriptures, it might not use those terms, but it might use historic terms. For instance, Babylon is a historic term. Right? Meaning a land of confusion. It's a compound word of lon, which means land, and Babel, right, meaning confusion, a land of confusion. Now, what's the modern day land of confusion? America is the modern day land of confusion because Babylon was the pinnacle, right, of power. It was of power. Exactly, that's a good term. It was the pinnacle of power during the time of the Babylonians. Okay, so when you read the scriptures, all right, you got to put it into modern days terms because there's part of the history within the scriptures that hasn't been fulfilled. Now check this out. Hold on, let me finish. I know you want to say something.
I'm not going to cut off.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm just saying, let me finish because if you stop me halfway, no one's going to get the gist of what I'm trying to say. Okay? So you got it to where you had Babylon, and Babylon was prophesied within the scriptures how they were going to get raised up and how they're going to be destroyed. Now check this out. We go to Isaiah the 13th chapter. There's parts of Isaiah the 13th chapter as pertaining to Babylon that hasn't been fulfilled. Now tell me, who's it talking about? When it talks about that land's going to be completely wasted. It's talking about America, man. And who was going to waste that? The Russians going to waste it. Now that's why you got it to where you got America persistently out there in the Baltics. Now, the point I was making was this. All right? Here's the point I was making. Name me in your so-called holy book.
Holy book.
Right? In your so-called holy book, name me where it talks about that, because I can go into it in my holy book, because my holy book is the truth. Name me within your holy book where it talks about that, and I could put the little money that I have, all the little money that I have, that you don't have the answer to that question because it is not the truth, because it is a falsification of the truth.
Have you read Quran?
I don't have to read the Quran to know that. But see, you're diverting again. You're dividing. You know what the diversion is? You say, here's a diversion, right? Here's a diversion. Here's the road. Okay, we're gonna go this way, and that's what you're doing. I said, get me to over here, this point, and you're taking me some other way. Name me. That's what you have to do. It's in this.
You want the answer? I
want the answer. It's in this. It is in this book and this verse, in this chapter and this verse, and it says this. You cannot do that.
Well, I'm not a scholar, brother. So if you speak to scholar,
okay. So here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say. Well, look, I'll be honest. I am a scholar. I am a scholar. Okay, I am a scholar. Okay, right. I'm not just saying myself. The people that I'm a part of, we are all scholars. Okay, and we can unconcordantly, right, definitively, okay, tell you that there is no other book upon the face of the planet, right, that goes into what's happening out here right now, other than the Bible. I can do that unconcordantly, indefinitively, right? Does that make sense? In other words, there's no hope for me, man.
My question is, you asking me because I don't know, because I'm not.
No, but that's what I was telling you. That's what I'm telling you.
That mean that you read Quran and the Hadith?
No. Well, I don't have to. Look, I don't have to tell you that. I don't have to read that.
I don't no right to judge.
Yeah, but look, here's the thing, right?
Blind judgment,
that's not blind judgment. That's not blind judgment. That's called a calculated guess.
No, you can't calculate. You have to look in the.
No. That's called calculated guess. And here's the proof of that calculated guess. All right. You wasn't able to. That's your holy book, and you wasn't able to tell me that.
Well, I'm not that good, I mean.
But then maybe you need to go home. Right? Maybe you need to go home and get into that.
Yeah.
And maybe you can have some kind of peace of mind. And hold on, let's not forget what this is all about. Right? This was all about the statement that you made about truth, and I've told you, and I proved to you that this is the truth. And you haven't proved to me that what you believe to be the truth is the truth. That's what it goes back onto. Because I posed to you a simple question, which was the proof to show me what's happening within the society, being in your holy book, that would have proved to me that you're dealing with the truth. You was incapable of doing that. Means to tell me by simple deduction, all right, by very basic deduction, that you are not dealing with the truth, my man. Just by simple deduction.
I don't know whether that much.
Okay?
The best answer I can tell you, you talk to someone
Hey, it's all good, man. Don't worry about it. I'm just having fun with you, man. I'm just having fun with you. It's all good, man. I'm gonna get back to what I was getting into, unless you got some more questions. But you know, you don't wanna. I don't wanna give you a bad day, you know.
No, it's alright. Because you're religious, I'm religious.
Look, I'm not religious. I don't deal with religion. Do you know what religion is?
Oh, you don't believe in God?
Well, I believe in God. There's a difference. No, there's a difference. Okay. Now, when you systematically take down a people, okay, right? When Tiglath-Pileser, for instance, okay, was taking power from the Elamites. You know who the Elamites are?
Yeah.
Right. Now, the Bible speaks about different individuals, okay, different groups, 18 ethnic groups within the scriptures, of which all the people upon the face of the earth go back to 18 ethnic groups. Okay. Now, I'll name you some examples. Now, you are an Elamite, right? Which in modern day terms you might call them Indian and Pakistani.
Oh, right. Oh,
okay, that's an Elamite, right? You got the Moabites, which is the Chinese. You got the Ammonites, which is the Japanese, right? And you got the Israelites, right? And look, I'm just naming a few off the top of my head, right? But there's 18, right? You got the Israelites, which is the Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right? Now check this out.
You're calling Negro? You're swearing, man.
No, Negro. There's a difference between nigger and Negro. All right, okay, don't be simple, okay, right? So you got the Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, which are the Israelites, okay. Now I gotta remember try to remember my.
Interesting, huh?
Sorry.
That's really interesting, isn't it?
Well, that's just in the Bible. It's there. It's not. Look, it's just there.
I find it interesting.
It's there.
Now we're in different lands.
Right. Okay. All right. Okay. But getting back onto the point I was making. So you had the Elamites, right? Which was
India.
Which was the Indians, okay?
Yeah.
Now you had the all right, okay. You had the Assyrians, right?
Yeah.
Which were from Aram, okay?
Yeah.
Right now the Assyrians, right, under Tiglath-Pileser, right, were taken over. Brother, they took over parts of the Elamites, okay? Now I can unconcordantly prove to you. I can show you, I'm quite confident in the fact that when they took down those Elamites, them different gods that the Elamites had were taken down as well. Because Tiglath would have instituted his own religion. Okay? There's a reason for that. Because when you take down a people's religion and you give them your religion, they worship you. Okay? That's why Esau, okay, when he took down the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, he took down all of the images of black people of royalty, and he put himself up as black people of royalty. That's where religion goes back to. Religion is a system of control, man. Okay? And truth is just truth. Truth is just truth.
Different thing.
Alright? Truth and religion are two independent things, my man. Okay? In fact, all the religions upon the face of the earth is controlled by the Vatican.
Who Vatican?
The Vatican, right? In Rome. Right? The Roman Catholic Church controls Islam. They control the Christian church, right? They control all of these different religions, and ultimately they're going to have them all amalgamate into one world religion, right? Which is going to be based upon what? The worship of Satan.
Islam is definitely no, man.
Bruv, you can tell me this. You just said you're not a scholar. You just said you don't know much about these things. I told you I do my very best to be at my understanding of those things, okay? All right? But ultimately, it looks like something kicked off. Hey, but that's the most likely for the public. Alright, man. Anyways, let me get back into the scriptures. Okay? Hey, it is what it is, man. But like I was saying, right, religion is just a system of control, man. You know that you want to be over there, you know, be my guest. I'll get back into the Bible, all right? She's back in the book of 1 Thessalonians, the 5th chapter.
pray now that everything goes right.
I'll be all right, man. Don't worry about me, man.
Oh God.
Yeah, well, look, hey, you might need to go pray to your stone gods, you know.
No, I pray Allah, God.
Right? Okay. Do you know what the word Allah means?
Yeah.
What?
Allah is equivalent to God.
No, I said, you know what the word means? I never said what it means to you. What does it mean? What does the word mean?
You go in very deep detail. I'm not a scholar.
Then you might need to go and read up your stuff, man. You might find your stuff to not be the truth, you know? Okay, but look, I gotta get back into this, you know? You have a nice day, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Nice talking to you.
All right.
Before you make a judgment, you need to know about the Islam.
Bruv, I've just told you about all about that. I just told you all about that. I just told you all about that.
You know,
okay, all right. Okay, hold on. Okay. Now I'm a prophet of the Lord, right? I hope I am. Okay, hold on. Let me finish. I believe I'm a prophet of the Lord, right?
Yeah.
Here's a prophecy for you, okay? This kingdom that you're living in right now is going to be destroyed. Here's a prophecy for you. That's a prophecy for you, okay? Can I tell you the date of that when that's going to happen? No, that information hasn't been given out to me. Otherwise, all I would do is this. I'll wait up until I got a certain amount of time before that judgment takes place, and then I'll be right, okay? Here's a question for you. Oh, Brother Moore's statement. I've just done more prophesying than the so-called Prophet Muhammad ever did. Do you know what the word prophecy means?
Yeah.
As to be a prophet is to say something before it happens.
Yeah.
That's the essence of being a prophet. Now, where's the prophecy? Where's the ancient book of the Prophet of Muhammad? Where is his prophecies?
Well, it's in Bible. You guys hide it.
No. Now you're being blasphemous. Now you're just speaking blasphemy.
No.
Now you're just being blasphemous. I'll be careful what you say, because if the Most High chooses to judge you for what you're saying, man, you can find yourself in a very sticky situation. The simple question and the most simple statement I posed to you.
It's in the
his
name is Ahmed.
No, that's not true, my man.
Yeah.
It's not true. Okay? As far as I understand it, it's not true. I'm not going to be proud and say something, you know, this, that, and the third. But the point I was making it to you was this. You call him the Prophet Muhammad.
Yeah, peace be upon him.
Right? You call him that. But if someone said the priest I but, then I better damn sure be coming with some prophecies, man. And I just gave you one prophecy that's going to come to pass. Where is the prophecies that Muhammad came and spoke about and have come to pass? Where are they? Because the prophet Isaiah said prophecies. Those prophecies came to pass, and some are still to come to pass. Right? And the different prophets of this book, they spoke prophecy, and those prophecies have either come to pass or they're going to come to pass. Where are the prophecies that the so-called Prophet Muhammad has written down, and in what time span are they going to come to pass? You can't give me that answer, because you know why? Because he was not a prophet.
He is the last and final seal prophet of the world.
You're not getting it, man. You're not getting it.
Yeah,
You're not getting it. Like I said, the word prophecy means to say something before it happens. This is going to happen tomorrow. This is going to happen in the future. That's what the word prophecy means. He didn't say that. He didn't say that. He didn't say that. Right? Because you can't give me those examples, man.
For example,
you can't do that.
You know what is known? Armstrong. You know the guy who does about this guy. Who went to the moon.
Are you talking about? Well, that didn't happen.
He became Muslim.
Look, he didn't even go to the moon.
He did.
He didn't go to the moon. Do you know something?
Two of them went.
Do you know what the Van Allen belt is?
You know what I'm
Hold on. Okay, right. Now let me screw with your head a little bit. Okay. Do you know what the Van Allen belt is?
No.
Okay. So when you say someone's gone to the moon and you don't know what the Van Allen belt is, right? You better be careful who you say that statement to, because some people are going to look at you like you're stupid. Okay? The Van Allen belt is a radiation belt, okay, a ring that goes around the earth. Okay? You can't go through the Van Allen belt. You can't do it. You can't go past that. Because it's too much radiation you're going to get up in that belt. I ain't no scientist, I can't go through the nitty-gritties of how it works, but I damn sure know that in the science books, they used to write about the Van Allen belt 40 years ago, but that's been removed to justify the claim that they went to the moon.
Maybe I'll talk when I know and when I get more.
Alright, okay, man. Alright, man. Okay, man. All right, back in the book of 1 Thessalonians, the 5th chapter, and something kicked off. All right, back in the book of 1 Thessalonians, the 5th chapter, and the 3rd verse, it says, "And when they shall say peace and safety," okay, we had that's ironic, man. I was holding on to that scripture when before that guy came. All right, when they shall say peace and safety, right? Because you had peace. Sorry. Right, you had so-called peace and safety prior to, whatever kicked off, and now all of a sudden, but it's gonna be the same thing in that day, man. Or you're gonna have it to where certain individuals gonna be, buying houses and buying cars and this, that, and the third, man. We looking to get comfortable and all of that, all right. But the Most High is gonna have it to where when in fact, that's it. The Book of Job says it the best. I didn't get to get through all of these precepts that I wanted to get into, but that's how it goes sometimes. I'll hit the Book of Job after this one. Right, but pretty much in the book of Job, right, it talks about how when he's about to fulfill, right, his belly, he's just about to fill up his belly. That's when things are gonna pop off, man. All right, that's when the Most High is gonna have it to where, right, when he's about to fill his belly, okay, that's when all kind of things is gonna pop off, man. Okay, so when Esau was going to fulfill his so-called New World Order, that's when pretty much the Most High was going to start taking him down, man. That's when the Most High was going to bring him down to the ground and all of that, man. Now let me see if I can find somebody who knows what's going on down there. Oh, sorry, mate. What's going on down there?
Can't talk at the moment, mate, sorry.
That's all right, that's all right. Anyways, so when the Most High was pretty much Esau's got the setup, man, the ultimate setup. Okay, right. He's at the precipice of filling up his belly, right, and so-called fulfilling his so-called New World Order and all of that. The Most High ain't gonna allow him to go a day, right, to rule a day, right, more than he's ruled, man. Right, a day more than he's supposed to rule. Okay, right. The Most High is gonna have to where he's gonna reach that day, and beyond that point, he ain't gonna go past that point. Right, he isn't going to surpass the point that the day that the Most High has prescribed him unto the days that he has been prescribed, man. So if he's got 300 years and 400 years and 10 days, right? He ain't going to get to the 11th day, man. Okay, because that's how the Most High deals. You got a certain allotment of time, okay, and you ain't going to surpass that allotment of time. All right. So back in the book of 1 Thessalonians, the 5th chapter. And the 3rd verse, man. So it says, "When they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction shall cometh upon them, as a travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." So, you know anything about childbirth, right? Them labor pains get, unpredictable and more frequent, man. Okay, they get more and more frequent, right? As the child is about to be born, and what's being born right now is the inception of the kingdom of the Most High, is spoken about within the book of Daniel, the 2nd chapter, on the 44th verse, man, where it talks about in the days of these kings, the elite banking family, shall the Most High set up a kingdom which shall not be destroyed and shall not be left to other people, man. Right, so the Most High is gonna set it up, and it ain't gonna be left to Moab or Ammon or this, that, and that. I wish I knew, man. I wish I knew. I would appreciate it if you did. All right, so it says pretty much how the I was making a point there before I got distracted. Okay, I'll move on to the next verse anyway. It says, "But ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief." Okay, so we're not in a state of being in darkness, because you got the light on, man. You got the understanding of the scriptures. You got an understanding of what's gonna happen, right, in different times and this, that, and the third. All right, and you got the understanding of what was gonna happen when this thing was gonna take place, man. You got the understanding of what's gonna happen when, all of the prophecies are gonna come to pass. You got the different prophecies of how those things are gonna take place. And what you're supposed to be doing in those times, which was supposed to be pushing this word, man. That's what you got into where all kind of brothers are waking up to this thing. Because why? Because we see all of these prophecies coming to pass, all right? And ultimately now, we're getting into the spirit of, wait, to hell with this kingdom. Let's be about our kingdom, man. because every day it gets closer, man. Every day we get closer to the kingdom of Yahweh Shai, right? So therefore, it's more needful for us to be about the allotment the Most High has given us, which is to be prophets, all right? So that when our kingdom is set up, that we ain't gonna be, we're gonna be on the good side of that, man. We ain't gonna be like, oh man, I should have did this, that, and the third, and I would have been good. That's the statements that these scoffers and all of that is gonna have, man. They're gonna be thinking in their minds, look, man, I should have scoffed less, man. But really, they can't do nothing other than scoff, because it's within their spirit to scoff, man. The Most High is giving them that allotment to be scoffers, man. All right. So this is back in the book of First Thessalonians 5:4. It says, "But ye brethren are not in darkness, that the day should overtake you as a thief. Right? Ye are also the children of the light and the children of the day. We are not of them of the night nor the darkness." Right? And it's beautiful that the elder Tahar brought out what's it called? That decree that we ain't really supposed to be dealing with them clubs and so on and so forth, man. Which goes to prove to you now we're not the children of the darkness of the night or anything like that, man. We ain't really dealing with the darkness by any means necessary, man. We're gonna be dealing with the scriptures, and the scriptures is likened unto darkness for the rest of these people, because darkness and light is just two opposite things, man. Alright, so as far as this world is concerned, we're in a state of madness and so on and so forth, but hey, we're fools for your house I sake, man. Okay. So it says here, therefore let us not sleep as do others, right? But let us watch and be sober. For they that sleep in the night, and they that are be drunken are drunken in the night. All right. But let us who are for the day be sober, being putting off the breastplate of faith and love, and for an helmet hope and salvation. All right. And let me move on to the next phase of this thing. Let's go to Job the 20th chapter. I'm gonna go Job the 20th chapter. Nah, let's go Mark the 13th chapter. Let's go Job the 20th chapter. I'll go Job 20 from the top.